What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy
Jimothy.
Now, I thought I'd bring a little bit of a different video for you guys today, outlining what I believe is the top 5 rogue decks going into the Master Rule 5 format. Now, bear in mind we're not having many competitions as of late because of the Crush Card virus, but nonetheless, when events do start kicking off again, I believe that these are some of the decks that will be a great choice if you do not want to play meta decks. So without wasting any more of your time, let's get straight into it. Starting off our list at number 5, we have Fluffles. Now, Fluffles is a deck that can OTK out of nowhere. It can also put up some very intimidating boards going first. Now, Fluffles is a fusion-based strategy that was kind of hampered in Master Rule 4 with the necessity of having to special summon your extra deck monsters to zones that Link monsters pointed to, which means you have to use a lot of resources in order to get your fusion monsters on board. However, with the introduction of Master Rule 5 and Link zones not being as important as they used to be, Fluffles can literally go unchained, being able to special summon your extra deck monsters in terms of fusion, XYZ, and synchro to the main monster zones. Fluffles have the ability to just absolutely put some frightening boards, as well as being able to draw quite a lot through their deck. So it's definitely a deck I would like you guys to pay close attention to. Now, coming in at number 4, ladies and gents, we have Megaliths. Now, Megaliths are a deck that I've actually profiled on this channel. I'll leave the link in the description and put an icon up there for you guys. Now, Megaliths have the ability to access the most powerful ritual monsters in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And also being able to play on your opponent's turn and ritual summon on your opponent's turn, as well as put some major disruption boards in the form of Megalith and Bethor. Popping 5 cards on your opponent's turn is something that you should be very scared of. Now, Megaliths have not seen as much representation of late. Obviously, there's no competitions going on at the moment, so people aren't necessarily going to be trying out the decks. And with the introduction of Dual Overload and Eternity Code coming up, it's kind of difficult for Megaliths to see a way in. However, I do think it is a rogue option, especially being able to access very powerful ritual monsters such as Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon and Necros of Unicorn, which basically says no to your opponent's extra deck monsters. So Megaliths are definitely a deck you guys should be very aware of. Now, coming in at number 3, we have a deck that I was kind of having some internal conflict with, deciding whether or not I should put it on that list. And that deck is Orcas. Now, Orcas have not seen as much representation as they used to. They used to be a tier 1 meta deck. However, with the ban list banning Harpara, one of the most integral combo pieces, Orcas have not seen as much representation. However, that does not mean the deck is dead, and especially with new support coming up in the form of Mekk-Knight Orcas Gisu, Orcas are definitely going to see a resurgence. Again, being able to play on your opponent's turn, summon out very powerful monsters such as the Gisu, using the likes of IP Masquerena to link into powerful monsters such as Unicorn, for example, Orcas have the ability to definitely tack on some major disruptions, as well as having an incredible grind game. So Orcas, although it's a bit of a rogue tier options right now, I can see definitely having a resurgence in Master Rule 5. Links by no means are dead, ladies and gents. Coming in at number 2 on my list, I have Mermails. Now, Mermails are a deck that are very close to my heart. I'm actually playing this deck at the moment, and I'm actually trying to tech in a few more options based on what we have received in Dual Overload. Mermails have the amazing ability again to go first or second, and they are very aggressive. I have a tendency to go towards more aggressive decks. They can OTK out of nowhere, and they can also go first, ripping a potential 5 cards out of your hand, making you only start the game with 1 card in your hand, which is just unheard of. So Mermails definitely have a lot of potential, and with the ability to special summon your XYZ, Synchro and Fusion monsters to the main monster zone, you no longer have to go into Link to set up combos. So ladies and gents, Mermails are definitely a deck that you guys should be looking to invest into. And finally, my number 1 spot for top 5 rogue decks going into Master Rule 5, it has to go to DDD. Now DDD again is a deck that I'm very interested in. I'm actually messing about with the deck at the moment, but I'm finding it really difficult, mainly because DDD has so many different lines of play that you're able to go into whilst you're comboing off. It is a combo based strategy. It utilizes most of the summoning mechanics in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it can put up some very powerful boards, especially with cards like Duo Dawn King Kali Yuga, as well as some other techs that you might be able to put into your deck. DDD have a very high ceiling, and it does require some big brain plays, probably why I haven't played much of the deck, because it can go anywhere basically. It does fall hard to Nibiru. However, if you put a few cards in to kind of like counteract Nibiru, for example Prohibition, you might be able to actually bring the most out of this deck, and it's definitely a deck I think that's going to have some play during Master Rule 5. So ladies and gents, we find ourselves at the end of another video. Have I missed off some decks that you guys are really interested in? Believe me, this is just my own opinion. I would like to hear your opinion, so get at me in the comment section below, and I will definitely see you guys on the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.